Get 6 months of local news for just $6 a month. You'll get unlimited access to the news you need to stay engaged and connected to your community. Visit BrainerdDispatch.com/subscribe now to get 6 months of local news for only $6 a month. Good morning, Brainerd Lakes area. It's Thursday, April 30th. I'm Teresa Burke with your Brainerd Dispatch Minute, the weekday podcast of the Brainerd Dispatch, brought to you by Boyd & Francis Law Firm, catching you up on the news of the Brainerd Lakes area. Here are today's top local headlines. But first, let's hear from our sponsor.
When insurance companies care more about their profits than your injuries.
Boyd & Francis gets it done. 828-9211.
A 20-year-old Onamia woman was injured Tuesday after being shot while driving along County Highway 2 in southeastern Cass County. The victim's vehicle was one of 2 vehicles shot at during the incident. Sheriff's deputies responded just after 9 p.m. to a caller who said she was driving eastbound on the highway east of Vineland when her vehicle was struck by gunfire, blowing out the back window. Around that time, another 911 call came into the Mille Lacs County Sheriff, with the 20-year-old stating she had been shot in the leg while driving. She suffered non-life-threatening injuries and was transported for care to St. Cloud. Crow Wing County Lieutenant Craig Katzenberger said the shooting does not appear to be random, and law enforcement has identified a suspect. He said the shooter was not in a vehicle. Investigation is ongoing. A judge accepted the guilty plea of the 24-year-old Brainerd man accused of sexually assaulting family members. Rutger Rohner entered into an agreement this week to plead guilty to 4 counts of felony first-degree criminal sexual conduct. All other charges are planned to be dropped when the conviction is entered. He is scheduled to be sentenced July 8th. Read more on the case in today's e-edition or at BrainerdDispatch.com. Sexual Assault Services, staff, volunteers, and supporters honored the 305 survivors who were supported by the organization in 2025. Yesterday, volunteers hung denim along Washington and North 6th Streets during Denim Day 2026. The denim was decorated by survivors and community members as a visible symbol of strength, support, and solidarity. Denim Day is said to be a reminder that there is never an excuse for sexual violence. The day began as a response to victim blaming and continues as a global movement to challenge harmful myths, support survivors, and promote respect in communities. Find photos of the event in today's e-edition and on our website. From former Dispatch publisher Terry McCullough's column, This Was Brainerd, Exploring the Dispatch Archives, here's today's tidbit of local history, brought to you by Mills Automotive Group. 30 years ago today, in 1996, the Dispatch reported that in a brazen move, someone stole a marked squad car from the Lakeshore City Garage. Police Chief John Bukovich said, "I can't believe they'd go after a marked car." Keys were in the car. It was found about 6:30 this morning in a ditch. Extent of damage is not yet known. For a daily dose of This Was Brainerd, visit BrainerdDispatch.com or find McCullough's column in the newspaper or e-edition. And be sure to tune in later today for Dispatch Sports Wrap with Rad and Hop. They'll have a rundown on local sports teams. Now here's today's Lakes area forecast, brought to you by Renner Roofing.
Storm Tracker.
Happy Thursday, Brainerd Lakes area. Partly to mostly cloudy skies today. It'll feel a bit chilly even with a light northwest wind. We'll have those temperatures in the 30s and getting no more than the 40s for the afternoon time. Going into tomorrow, though, slightly warmer temperatures, mid-50s with partly cloudy skies, and that light north wind will continue, becoming light and variable in the evening time. And then by Saturday, we'll have warmer temperatures thanks to that south wind kicking up at 5 to 10 miles an hour, mid-60s by the afternoon with partly to mostly cloudy skies. And then by the time we get to Sunday, looking to be the pick day of the weekend with a little bit more sunshine and upper 60s, but we will have a little more of that northwest wind at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Going into next week, we'll see those temperatures tumble from 60s to 50s and eventually 40s with maybe 1 or 2 minor chances of rain. This is Storm Tracker meteorologist Stephen Sunday.
Thanks to Mills Automotive Group, Boyd & Francis Law Firm, and Runner Roofing for their support. And thank you for listening to the Brainerd Dispatch Minute. For more news throughout the day and for information on becoming a subscriber, visit BrainerdDispatch.com. Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.